walk down memory lane starts in 1931 at the corner of Valley and Massabesic Streets in Manchester during the Great Depression. Bill Morin's father had an idea.
Well, he started fixing bicycles over there.
He could see the growing need for automobile service rolling by the bicycle shop windows.
I don't know what provoked them. There were more and more cars coming on the road. Try to get different gas companies in, and they didn't want to take a chance on it. Shell did.
So the Morin family took that chance on a service station 90 years ago. It's been a family business in the same spot every day since. Do you remember these days?
That's me again in the door here.
That's you in the door. Are you little? You're a little boy?
Yeah, I was a little boy.
The photos filling the service station walls are like a family album. The pictures fading over the years, but not the memories.
This house here, right here, upstairs, my grandmother and grandfather lived there. They gave birth to 12, she gave birth to 12 children.
That is your
That's
father?
my father holding me. See, there's a baby there, 3 months old. In them days, every station, they wore the hats, all right? They wore work shirt with a bow tie.
Now 88 years old, Bill Morin remembers those early days and his hardworking mother and father.
She pumped gas and she greased cars. Actually greased cars, changed oil, stuff like that. It was a necessity. In them days, we used to put oil on the hinges, you know, and check the windshield wipers and do the tires, get that all ready. I was about 10 years old when I started working here, you know, pumping gas.
And looking up to his father.
He was a working son of a gun. The only one that works harder is Billy.
Billy is Bill's son.
Billy.
3 generations sharing the same name. For 9 decades, a William Morin has been at the helm of Morin Service Station.
A lot of people say, like, I can't believe you made it that long, but it's a lot of work. You got to like what you're doing, and you got to be happy at it. So.
He is one hard working guy.
So I like what I'm doing, and I like my customers, so that's probably why we've been around for 90 years.
He matched my father.
In the 1950s, Bill left his father's side to serve overseas during the Korean War. After 2.5 years, he put in for a hardship discharge when he learned his father had cancer.
He was dying. He was dying. He didn't last long. The day I got my discharge out of Boston, I come home and I told him, I said, I'm out. And he virtually was ready to die. All I remember is getting out of the cab, going in the house. We lived in back here, this house in back, changing clothes and coming out. I remember that like it was yesterday. Yeah.
Going straight to work.
Yeah, straight to work is right. Yeah.
Your mom and dad must have been so happy to see you that day.
That's all he wanted, to know that she'd be taken care of.
Soon, it was time for Bill to bring his own son into the family business. He remembers young Billy pestering his sisters and getting a phone call from his wife.
My wife called me up, she said, I'm sending Billy down. Find him a job. I don't care what he does, how dirty he gets. Keep him out of the house. All right, keep him down there until you come home tonight. So I had him washing the stuff out in the lube room, you know. And that was the beginning of it. So he came down that day. He didn't hate it, so she sent him down the next day, and that was his job from then on.
My mother threw me out, so summer of 6th grade I started. And
Yeah, see, I told you. She called me up and said, get him out of here.
And the rest is history. The service station staying right here in the family. The landscape around it changing over the years.
Well, that was a shoe shop. This over here at one time used to be a boarding house. They had gigantic gasoline and oil tanks over there.
The automobiles have changed too, though they still go up on the original lift.
There was a Buick, a model Buick that had 52 grease fittings. You had to take the grease gun, put it on, squeeze it. That was greasing the car. You got disc brakes now. You never had that. You had the old-fashioned drum brake, and you had points and condensers. Now you have that electronic ignition.
Morin's has become a museum of motoring memorabilia.
History that most people don't even know that even existed. I get tools that are older than me.
A joyride to stories from the past, like the gas shortages in the 1970s.
We're out of gas. We have gas. We are limited to $10 or 10 gallons. That was all over. The whole state of New Hampshire was like that.
The station survived a fire or two, had the gas pumps removed in 2015. Now Billy's children, the fourth generation, are off on their own career paths. So the Morins don't know who will take over next on the corner of Valley and Massabesic. Do you remember how old you were when you retired from here?
I really didn't retire.
Yes, Bill still tinkers in the garage with his son by his side, taking a look under the hood, talking about the old days and what's new coming down the road.